protecting the police every single day.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm alright. And yourself?
Oh, doing well.
That's
what do you
good.
think about our police cars?
I think they're awesome.
Getting some good pictures?
I'm trying. This sunlight really ain't helping, but it's
Sun
going.
kind of messes, you know, some
Yeah.
of your pictures up. Would you like us to get a picture of you with one of our cars?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
I'm fine. Just,
Well,
is that vehicle still in use over here?
Yeah, sure is.
It is?
Yeah, all these cars are in use.
Oh, it's still in use?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Are you sure there's no pictures we can get for you for, you know, souvenir?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm totally alright. I appreciate it, though.
Yes, sir. Well, feel free to walk around our town. It's a great town here in Williamston. There's great restaurants, great shopping, absolutely great police department. And
I've heard it's a nice area,
Yeah,
but you know, I'm not from the area. Just came here to do a story on the area.
sure.
I heard it's a good area. Now they say the clock is this way. I want to say.
Clock's right up there, about 2
That a good
blocks,
place
sir.
to eat?
Absolutely.
It is.
Yes, sir.
I'm
All
gonna
our
go try
restaurants
that.
here are absolutely
I've heard
fabulous.
they don't have a clock where I'm from, so I'm going to go try the area out.
Sure. And if you'd like us to take your picture with any of our statues, monuments, any of our buildings, cars, please.
Are you
let
chief
us
of
know.
police here?
No, I'm not.
Captain?
Yes, sir.
You are? And
Yes,
your name?
sir. I'm Kevin Marcy.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you as well. And your name?
Lauren Moles.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank y'all for your service, all right?
If we can
I
do
appreciate
anything
it.
for you, you let us know.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Watch, good cops honor oath to Constitution, uphold man's right to film, instead of violating it. Instead of attacking a man for filming, the police officers did the exact opposite and honored their oaths to the Constitution by protecting his rights. Williamston, South Carolina. Filming the police is entirely legal in every state. However, all too often, we will see police officers overstep their authority and arrest, attack, and assault innocent people for the constitutionally protected act of documenting their behavior in public. While the norm seems to be cops violating the rights of people for conducting what are now referred to as First Amendment audits, when cops support a citizen's right to film in public, they deserve to be recognized. News Now. South Carolina has filmed dozens of these First Amendment audits. Most of them end with police threatening him for filming or removing him from the property. However, in Williamston, South Carolina, the cops at the Williamston Police Department did the opposite. When NNSC showed up to the department to film their patrol cars in the parking lot, these officers remembered their oaths to the Constitution. Instead of threatening the man, they talked to him like a human being.
Everybody,
these officers were nice and cordial and even asked the man if he would like them to get some photos of him by the police cars. But that was just the beginning. When the officers found out NNCS was not from the town, they began recommending good restaurants in the area and welcomed him instead of getting belligerent and defensive. The officers in the video below show exactly how to deal with folks practicing their freedom of speech, and they deserve to be commended, especially since there are so many other departments who forget their oaths to the Constitution. TFTP reports on many instances in which citizens film the police just because they can. Oftentimes we hear from our readers that the First Amendment auditors are trying to get a reaction from the police or they are provoking them. But one cannot provoke someone by practicing their free speech. The First Amendment auditors whose videos we cover are not the ones initiating contact. The police officers are the ones confronting them, which is totally fine. However, when police choose to attack that person's right to free speech, instead of upholding it, that is when conversation moves to violation. If all the cops in these First Amendment audits acted like the Williamston Police Department, there would be no need for the audits in the first place. Bravo, Williamston Police, well done, and we thank you for honoring your oaths to the Constitution. As TFTP has reported, it has been clearly established that all Americans have the right to record the police. For an officer of the law to remain willingly ignorant of this precedent is at best, dereliction of duty, and at worst, unlawful deprivation of rights. As the ACLU points out, taking photographs and video of things that are plainly visible in public spaces is a constitutional right, and that includes transportation facilities, the outside of federal buildings, and police and other government officials carrying out their duties. Unfortunately, law enforcement officers have been known to ask people to stop taking photographs of public places. Those who fail to comply have sometimes been harassed, detained, and arrested. Other people have ended up in FBI databases for taking innocuous photographs of public places. The right of citizens to record the police is a critical check and balance. It creates an independent record of what took place in a particular incident, one that is free from accusations of bias, lying, or faulty memory. It is no accident that some of the most high-profile cases of police misconduct have involved video and audio records. When police refuse to have their public service documented and this refusal morphs into assault with a deadly weapon, or police brutality, something has gone seriously wrong. No one should ever face persecution for their freedom of expression, especially in the land of the free. And the Williamston PD has apparently gotten that memo.
Hey Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Cop Watch. I am using any video here with under fair use. If you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.